Okay, time for level 9 from the new map set for Spear Resurrection SDL. This one's called Deja Vu 4. Why number 4? Well, I made 3 other Deja Vu levels. I think the first one was for Wolfendoom that I made many years ago. The next one I think was for Spear Resurrection, and the third one was for End of Destiny. Why Deja Vu? Well, Deja Vu means you've got a feeling of having done something before or having been somewhere before. And these Deja Vu levels focus heavily on replicating large areas of the level in other parts of the level. So in other words, you'll go through an area and then come across another area that looks identical a little later on. And the idea is to try to fool the player into thinking they've already played through the area, and think that they've cleared all the enemies out of that place, but only to find that it's a different area altogether and it's a trap. So in other words, the whole level is a bit of a big death trap. And in this particular 4th Deja Vu level, I've duplicated quite a few areas, so it can be very confusing, especially for a player who's never played this kind of concept before. Anyway, I'm going to let this guy here kill me. I'll tap him on the shoulder, let him shoot me. I want to start the level with just a pistol. You're not very accurate, is he? You took about 5 shots or so for him to kill me. Okay, we'll go out here. Here he comes. Rightio. We start the level in just a U-shaped corridor, nothing special. There's a door there needing the gold key, but we need the key, of course, to go through there. That guy's fallen on the floor right about there. Now, a bit later in the level, we'll come to another area that is identical to this, and I even put a dead guard sprite on the floor around here. The observant player will notice the body's not in the same place and thus figure out straight away it's not the same area, although the first time player who's not really, who's focusing more on live enemies, I suppose, is probably going to be fooled for a moment anyway into thinking this is the other area is actually the starting area. Anyway, this whole passageway through here, with all the decorations, it's all empty, there's no enemies. It's all designed to impress on the player the layout and the appearance more than anything else. And besides, I didn't want to put a whole heap of enemies in here, because if I did, then there'd be bodies all over the place, and the player would notice on coming back through the other area that looks like this, that the bodies are in a different place. So, yeah. It's designed to fool the player as much as possible. You can't go through there, there's no push wall. The only way forward is through into this teleporter. So we jump into there, we come to this area. Now, there's our gold key that we need. There's a door there needing the gold key, but around that corner there's a lot of SS. So let's be careful. We need the machine gun, especially seeing we're starting on the hardest skill level with just a pistol. But before I grab that, let's look around here. There's a skull on the floor, and that marks a push wall. I mean, why do I use skulls to mark a lot of push walls? I suppose I think of what the old SS would be having in mind. They'd be saying, "Where did we hide all the machine guns, Schultz? Oh, we hid them up there behind the push wall. But where? Oh, where the skull is on the ground." And so my thinking is, well, fair enough. I mean, they're not going to remember where all the push walls are. So they put something grim, typically on the ground, to mark where that push wall is. And yeah, that's my thinking anyway. Anyway, this leads into a nice little stash of ammo. We need all that, so we'll grab it up. There's some health kits, lots of health around. We need that machine gun. Let's run quickly across, grab it. We've alerted all those SS. Now, I'm not going to start shooting them from here, because for every shot I fire, I'll be grabbing up these ammo crates, and I don't want to waste ammo like that. So I'll take them on from the other side. And if you just stick your head around there, there's a lot of SS. You don't want to take them on. If you stand out there and try taking them on all at once, without the most powerful MCS weapon, then you're going to probably say, gee, this level's hard. And of course it's bloody hard if you try to take on too many at once. So I like to try to make a level where the player has to hang back a bit and pick them off, That's alerted all the ones that didn't see us at first. Just stick your head around a bit, pick them off bit by bit. They seem to like running up into that little alcove where that 1-up is. So Wait for them to go up there and don't get too close to the corner. They will pepper you from just around the corner if you get too close. If you see more than one, hang back a bit. You don't want to waste too much ammo, but back it in that most of the time you stick your head around the corner there will be one of them running up into that alcove. So just bit by bit, take them out. That's one gone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's another 2. Yeah, so there's 8 guys all together. Good, that takes care of them all. Okay, the coast is clear there. Of course, we can't get over those tables, which is a bit silly. I mean, yeah, I've said in other playthroughs, I mean, you could pick up a table in theory and just toss it aside. But anyway, it's a game, so it's not meant to be taken seriously. We'll grab up all those ammo crates, we need them. Lots of health to come back to. Only way to move now is through this door, because we don't have the blood key yet. And as you come through here, you're going to think, hang on a sec, this is where we came from before. Teleporters there, we came into here. Oh yeah, this is where we started the level from. You come running back through here, all the decorations are the same, everything looks the same, except in what you think is the area you started the level is not the same area. And in this area, there's a whole party of SS waiting to greet you. Now one of them see me. Let's alert them all. I think there's about a dozen SS down there. And if you run around and try and take them on with anything but a powerful MCS weapon, you're just asking for trouble. Let's draw them out to us. Come on. I want to get one to open this door if I can. Good, he's jammed the door open. Great. Oh, I've just passed the 110... No, that's 1.1 million score mark. Oh, not to worry. Here he comes. There's about 10 or more of them around there. I know that for a fact. Yep, lots of them. As I say, a lot of my levels, and I think a lot of map makers design their levels so that the players got to use certain tactics to beat the numbers. And just running in and trying to take them all on. Yeah, that might work in some levels or some mods, but not in these ones. I like to try to create a situation where the player has to hit and run. Yeah, let's draw the rest of these guys out. We're doing okay with ammo. We might get overwhelming if we're not careful, so it probably would be wise to just hang back a bit. There's more of them. Is there any more? Yep, one more. What? 2 more? Shit. I thought I'd got rid of them all. Anyway, as I say, I try to encourage the player to hold back a bit, and I didn't, so I paid the price. Let's go back and get some health. Because right now, I'm feeling like a bit of a boost. Okay. Yeah, I'll grab one of those. I don't care if it only gives me 6% off. I like to be at 100% health. Okay, now we are in what looks to be the starting area, but the real starting area is beyond this passageway. We come around here carefully. A whole heap of guards on patrol up here, so sometimes you'll come in through that door and find they're hanging around here. Other times they're at the far end of the corridor, so it all varies a bit. And once again, I like having guards on patrol, so you never know where they might be. Okay, and there should be a pest around here. Yep. Okay. This is the actual real start to the level. We actually started from here, but the other area up here, as you can see, is just an exact duplicate. And this is where we encountered the first death trap with all the SS. Anyway, before we go back into this area, and it's the only way we can go because although the exit's behind here, we need the bronze key to get there. So before we do go on though, let's look around for any little secrets or push walls or whatever. We can see there's a crate of ammo behind that column there. I'll use the knife because I'm a bit low on ammo. There's no other breakable columns. You can try them if you want, but there's nothing behind there to indicate a push wall or anything like that. I know for a fact there's no other push walls around here, so I'm going to run straight back down here. There is a push wall behind that, and that flag is the clue to the player that there is a push wall, because none of these other columns have a flag behind them. So let's just go in here, see what goodies await, and be careful. I can sometimes put enemies in secret areas. I like putting clones in behind secret areas like this. I mean, why would a living human guard hang around in a room closed off from the corridor? Clones, though, are just automatons, so it makes sense to me that they wouldn't mind hanging around in a closed up room. Anyway, enough talk. There's some dinners there if you want. We've got our most powerful MCS weapon now, so if you're starting with just a pistol, you'll find this will come in very handy later on. Now we have to run back through the actual corridor we did start the level in, but instead of jumping in the teleporter, this time we're going to go through this door. And you can see that opens up to an area that looks exactly like the area we were in before where the gold key was. And once again complete with all the SS hanging around behind the corner. So this plays much like that earlier area. We even have the skull on the ground there, indicating a push wall. But if you think there's going to be a nice little storeroom with ammo in there, just be warned. It's a trap. You've got your clone in there. You've got a couple of his mates waiting to blow you up as well. So just be careful. Always expect a trap. I mean, I love making traps. Not unfair traps, but ones where the player can be fooled into doing what they think is the right thing to do, only to find out it wasn't. And once again, we're going to have to gradually pick these guys off. You could use the MCS weapon, but I want to save that for later on in the level. Oh shit, I got blasted there. I got too close to the corner, that's why. Once again, they love going down that little alcove there, so you can gradually pick them off. Okay, I saw you. Oh shit. Yeah, just for this moment, just for this one guy, I'll use that. That put an end to his little reign of terror. Okay, we've cleared that area out. It looks just like the area that we were in before, but it's not, of course. We grabbed the blood key. Now, we could go back right around through all the corridors and everything and come back to the other area where the gold key was, because there's a door needing the blood key there as well. But I think most players would go this way and take this blood door, so that's what I'm going to do. You can see there's a suicide clone on patrol up there. He's seen us now. As soon as we fire a shot, though, we're going to alert a lot of officers. So hang back, draw them in towards you. Grab their clips. There's a couple more of them. Come on. Oh shit, there's a couple more. I thought there was only one more. Okay, 3 more. Okay, we've cleared them all out. Good. And I'll grab a health kit, I think. Got a big one and a little one. Okay. Now, there's a door here, and you'd think the officers would run through there and into there. But I put an SS in the corridor just around the corner there to block the way. He's death guarded. And I put him there so that the officers wouldn't run into here, because otherwise the player's got to face enemies coming from here and through here, and I thought that'd be a bit unfair and a bit too much to cop it all at once. So let's get rid of that SS guy now. And now we can come into the little SS area, grab all their ammo, and now we've got 150 ammo. That's good. Once again, typical SS.